Okay, looking at GBP USD now. If you want to see the bigger picture of this, we'll zoom out, and then we want to look at this area. You can see we have a very clean unmitigated order block here. All right, this you can see it's an area of demand. All right, you can see it's an area of demand. Now, just slightly below it is this fair value gap, so it's quite a strong area. Then going back to the daily, the current price action, what we can see from what price is doing now. We see price, we're expecting bullish PDRs, like this, for example, this other block. So we saw price, took out the low, and it had to close above it. That's a good validation for that area to become a support. And here again, we've had this flagship reversal candle, took the low of this candle, closed above it. So this is also a good order block to support higher prices, right? So from here, we're gonna expect the next candle to maybe retest and then continue higher, while we'll see if we're gonna go up to that order block, right? So you now go to the lower time frame, and then we'll try to study how price will move up to that area. Looking at it on the 3-minute time frame, you can see that, 30 minutes, we have this expansion. We have this expansion on the 1 hour. We have this on the 4-hour time frame, right? Now, looking at it on the 4-hour time frame, we have this fair value gap, all right? And then we have this other block that was supposed to be, this candle that was supposed to be another block, which got violated. So we have this area that maybe if price wants to go deeper, it will come down to that area. And then also this fair value gap and this area of a breaker on the 30-minute. Therefore, what we want to say here is that we have this area, okay? We have this area that if price comes down to it, we want to see if it gives us some reasons to buy, right? This area will confluencing with this other block, this fair value gap on the 1 hour, the breaker on the 30-minute plus this fair value gap, and also a retest of this daily order block. So it's a good area if we want to look at it like that. So let's see if price comes back around that area, we will be interested in looking for a buy opportunity. Okay. So the new day has opened. Let's wait. Price is trading lower into it. It's currently now this is London open, so we'll get that manipulation by we can start to look for longs. Good. So we have traded into the key level. We spotted this breaker plus the 1 hour fair value gap and the 4 hour and so on. And we've also retested the daily order block as well. So as it stands now, all right, as it stands now, this is if price wants to close above this, we can be going in for a buy. Good. So we've closed above it now. So we can take our long position from the open of that candle with our stop slightly just below that area. And then we can target higher prices. Okay. At this point, if you want to know where you can target as maybe as a day trader, you can slightly look behind, all right? If you don't want to swing, you have this fair value gap, so we can use that fair value gap as our intraday target. Okay. If you don't want to swing directly to that high, so you can always go back to that to see potential areas that you can target, like this one. All right, because if price wants to buy, definitely it's going to be taking out this high. But then you have to understand whether if it takes out this high, is it going to reverse completely or not? But we'll notice that there's a fair value gap here, which means if it takes out this high, it will definitely expand to that fair value gap. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to explain. So we have price we entering from this open this close of this candle. I know a lot of people will be asking why are we not waiting for price to come back to the other blocks without enter. You can wait, all right, but just for the sake of this, we just enter from there. Price can still retest it, yeah, like it does now. So my main issue here is because the range is not too much, all right. The stop loss range is not that big, so there's no big deal in getting in however we want to. So we're having a good expansion already to the upside, and 30 minutes has also give us a nice expansion. If we didn't take this buy from here, we'll be looking to take another maybe from the 50% of that fair value gap. We'll try to still maintain our stuff like that below this swing low. Okay, and then we'll target that high. If you want to take right from here, I think the stops will be that big, so we can want to take it from the 50% of the fair value gap. Now this candle right here, you can see that the 1 hour candle, this 1 hour candle and this 30-minute candle, they don't have a wick, so there's some high probability that price may want to read the wick of that candle before maybe before going up. So we will try to maintain our stops below this low for this entry we are taking on this fair value gap. Okay, so let's see if price taps us in for this particular day. Let's go. All right, we were not tapped in. Okay, going down. Can we tap in now? All right, there is something that has happened here. I'm not sure I'm going to explain it right away. It's complete lesson on the ranges. I don't know if I'm going to make a free video on this. I don't think so. All right, so we have price pulling back down to fill the fair value gap on the 4 hour time frame, right? See that movement coming back to fill the 4 hour fair value gap, and then we have a total soap on the lower time frame. After that total soap, we had our entry here on this displacement like that, but we have already seen this one play out, so we're not going to be taking the trade again, just for study purposes. Okay. This entry is as a result of what is happening on the, or what has happened on the 4 hour. Let's see which area are we in now. So this day we have closed, we came down, we tested this other block, we went back close up. Now it's on a different day. Let's see, still on the 4 hour time frame, we have this other block here. Okay, we have this other block, which we can still say, well, want to see price support it, and that's it right there. So price has been supported on that particular area. I would love to see price maybe take out even at least this low. Maybe if we take out that low and then try to displace higher, we can find our entry. We can find an entry. I don't just want to. This is not a protected low, neither is this one. So I will not just want to get in on any random buy yet. All right. this 4-hour candle close will give us what we want to see. We're taking out this low, the low of this 4-hour candle. So if we close above this one, then therefore it's a sign that we'll be pushing higher. And boom, that expansion happened. And if we want to look at it, we will notice that 1 hour was giving us clues. You can see that candle confirmation there on the 1 hour after price took out this low. So that was quite a good confirmation. Okay. But then we have expanded to that take profit area. So this first position, which was 3.4 hour, has hit our target. So we're going to, let me try to record this. Okay, so we have plus 3.24. All right, so we missed this one here. We missed the CE entry on this one, and then price came down, gave us another entry, but we saw that which has already played out already. So there was bad either. So let's go back. Let's delete this. Now on the daily time frame, we're still moving higher. We haven't tapped our key level. Remember, this was our take profit 2. All right, this was our TP2. TP2 or target 2. So which means at this point our 4-hour has given us good confirmation after respecting this other block that we marked here. So any pullback from here, we can be taking our long position, right? We have any pullback from there, we'll be taking our long position. Let's just see what. Okay, so we have a fair value gap here now. It's quite big, so maybe if I want to take a buy from here, I'll be around the 50% and my stops below this swing low here. And then I'll be targeting take profit 2. Okay, something like that. Unless the volume is too much, that price will not, because I only want price to, oh my God. We don't have any chance to buy that market. All right, price is just expanding up. No entry for us, man. It's not good. Okay. Okay. Oh my. Came right down and we almost hit our entry, but then we have hit our 4-hour key level. So this is a confirmation for us now. We can take a buy here from the close of that candle. We can put our stop slightly below like that. Okay. And then we target another target in this area. This is about 2.24. Let's make it like 2.5. Okay. How many people will think that this is a good entry? We have filled the 4-hour fair value gap. And then we have this structure here also. How many people think that that's a good entry? Let me see it on the. If you think it's a good entry, type 1 on the chart. If you think it's not, put 0. Anyway, let's go. Let's see if the market gives us any reason to want to buy that area. Let's see. We're in already. Okay, so those that waited for price to retest the other block, they are also in now as well. Let's see if price is gonna hit us out or okay. We're having a good expansion. Boom. You can see the reaction from this fair value gap, right? Where was our first target? Let's see how price quickly reacted from there after filling it. So that's why I explained later that before we started, I always want to see areas that we can have a quick reaction from when price hits it, right? It's going to help you a lot. It's going to help you to stay out of trouble or to stay out of losing trades. Like you can be in profit and then boom, you're out of a sudden you see this. Or maybe you were even trying to get an entry somewhere and then boom, the market is reacting to a higher time frame key level. All right. If the market is selling from a daily key level, you don't expect this other block to hold price, no matter how good it is, right? So it's always good. Our take profit should have actually been on that high, but the risk to reward ratio was not up to 2. That's why I pushed it a little bit higher. All right, but then can still maintain it higher. I don't know. Hopefully, price will not be taken out this low because this low is it actually filled out this fair value gap, and it's one of the protecting lows that we have here because you can see that price did what? It took out this low before moving higher. So it's actually a protected low. And we can actually use this other block here as another entry. If for someone that doesn't take a more than one entry, the person will be buying from here now, which is stops below like that. That's the type of entry that this person would take, right? So which means you can take another entry like that. Yeah. And then we'll see target that other block. Price is going back now up, you'll be going straight up to the other block. So let's see. Good. So we've gone straight up to TP on these two trades. So these two trades are 4.8, 4.8, 4.58. Yeah. So we have 4.58, 4.58. What has happened here is a unique model on its own, where you have price do this, goes up, comes back, and then that's why we took this entry. That's the model that we have here. So take note of that. You can see it in this main order block liquidity gap and all that. It's a good model, especially when it's in line with the direction of the market, right? Good. So we have hit our other block. We have hit our other block on the daily time frame. What are we going to be expecting next? A possibility for a reversal, right? Possibilities for a reversal, and that should be coming from the 4 hour because it's gonna be, if it's a reversal, it's gonna be a long one. So we want to really see the 4 hour give us a reason to actually expect that reversal, right? I think you can see 4 hour is not giving us any clues yet. This is the 4 hour, but we started to consolidate. And this looks now like an accumulation. Maybe price can accumulate like that, spike up before we have any form of reversal. This is more like logic, right? You have to be so smart that you understand what the institutions are trying to do. This is like an accumulation, and it's visible even on a 4-hour time frame. So let's see, maybe price will manipulate like that before it gives us any reason to sell. I'll be happy. I will not just want to see price start selling like that. I will not be really happy about it. You can see how serious this accumulation now is, right? It's very dangerous now to just to expect. Okay, we've spiked lower. Right, we've spiked lower. This is a good expansion bet to me. I'm scared of this type of a reversal. It doesn't look good in my eyes, guys. It doesn't look good. Well, you could say that this was a total soap. It is, but then this kind of a choppy something like that. I don't really know it. Anyway, let's allow this 4-hour candle to close. If it closes this bearish, then we can start looking at this fair value gap here to take a sell from. This 1-hour fair value gap, we'll start to look at it. Maybe you can see to take a sell from it, right? So let's see how the 4-hour candle closes. Okay, we've rejected back, and it looks like price is rejecting from the 4-hour fair value gap that we had here. All right, so good. What I'm going to do now is, since I'm not so much happy about this reversal is this, what I'm going to do here is we'll have to wait on either this other block or this fair value gap. If price comes there and gives us a reason to sell on 30 minutes, we are going short with big lot size. People have a reason there to sell, get any candle confirmation. If price close back below this candle, then I'm getting in with 10 lot. Okay, not yet. We're rejecting the low of the candle. Let's see if we close below it. We haven't closed below it, and that was the last bullish candle that tapped into that fair value gap. No close yet. We are still patient. Price is violating that fair value gap already. See how the 4 hours closed. This 4 hours is giving us FTRX, which is not good. So probably will be coming up for this high. This high was created. This is like Asian high too. That's why I was so much scared about it. So let's see if price stop once that high, and then we'll start finding reasons to sell. Okay, you can see how heavy that spike was to the upside, and it looks like we're just dropping back down to this breaker here to have a continuation buy setup, which was aligning with the 4-hour fair value gap too. But I couldn't have been buying because we were already on a key level, right? Price was already on a key level, and buying wasn't a good idea. Now, look at something here. Something has happened. The next candle has opened, taken previous daily high on a key level, and after we've had this serious manipulation here to the upside, if you can also see here in the 30 minutes, we have this manipulation candle, which took out this high, and you can see how price closed below it. For me personally, I'll be on a short from this candle like this. 1 hour is also giving us that area, and then 4 hour is giving us a CRT as well. So for me, I'll be short on that low, targeting and target this daily to become a CRT, right? This daily high to this daily low. So that's our daily CRT on a key level. Take note, we are not looking at the CRT mainly on space. It is on a key level. And take note, a CRT on the daily time frame, your entry comes on the what? The 1 hour chart. So you can see 1 hour is giving us that more than one entry. So we can target the CRT low right down here. If it takes us out, we're going to still look for another sell entry again. Remember, we are on this daily order block level. That's why we are looking for these sells. Uh-huh. Okay. Guys playing with my emotions, sure. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Okay, we're moving lower. All right. So we've shifted completely now to the downside. We have this other block here. Let's see what happens. We'll mark it out. Okay, we haven't tested the other block straight down. Let's see if price gives us our TPO, Papa. Us TP, give us TP. If we come back to this other block, we can be still taking another shot, but I don't know if people coming back there. Let's see. CRT low, CRT low, CRT low. Oh, okay, boom. So we have taken out our CRT low. That was a very nice trade based on CRT clean 3.15 arrow. All right, 3.15 arrow. That was so nice. So at this point, let's leave it here for today. Okay, almost out of time, and I don't want to put another. I don't want us to start looking for another trade. We can start. We started the reversal, right? So tomorrow, no, tomorrow is Saturday. I don't know if we're going to have a session tomorrow. So there's backtesting results. We have how many trades have we taken? 4 trades. How many wins? We have had 4 wins, which is equal to. Please, someone should add this up for me. Someone should do me this calculation. Our first trade was 3.24. 3.24 plus 4.4, 4.58, 4.58, and then the next one also is 4.58, 4.58, and then the last one is 3.15. What do we have? 15.55. 15.55%. Loss is equal to 0. Break even equal to 0. So we have a total. We have a total equal to how many? 15.55%. All right, guys. Please, that's it for today. Thank you so much for participating on this live session. I wish you